Hello everyone, this is Darko 2012 from Global Government News, and I'm reading an article posted on Infowars.com by Paul Joseph Watson on January 7th, 2010, titled Body Scanners Increase Privacy, says corporate media. With the resistance to naked body scanners in airport buildings, the corporate media is now claiming that technology, which allows fat TSA thugs sitting in the back room to ogle your naked daughter, actually enhances privacy. In our Orwellian Brave New World, where down is the new up, University of Ottawa professor Mark Salter gushes over the virtual strip searches with a gusto that makes you wonder whether he's on the same payroll as the people like Michael Chertoff, who has been aggressively promoting the scanners that they are invested in as a solution to the underwear bomber threat, no matter that such scanners would not even have stopped Umar Farouk Abdulmutallab from boarding flight 253. And if you didn't know, or if you're not aware of it, Michael Chertoff, he's talking about the Chertoff group, who has clients that benefit from those body scanners being sold. So, in his Globe and Mail article, Salter does not try to deny that the scanner produces a crisp image of your naked body. Indeed, he ends his piece by asking, "Will Canadians be willing to fly naked?" Let me be controversial by saying the millimeter wave scanner will actually enhance privacy, Salter ludicrously claims, arguing and everything is kosher because the government has promised to keep the strip search anonymous and not store any details in a database. And you can really trust them. After all, governments never keep illegal databases of our information, do they? They haven't been caught doing exactly that on almost every front since the 9/11. Salter isn't really concerned about how a man with no passport who is on a terror watch list and who was aided by a sharp-dressed man after his own father had warned U.S. intelligence that he was a threat was allowed to board a plane. No, that pales into insignificance. What's really important is that the browbeaten Americans and Canadians who are already threatened like criminals and ordered around like prisoners by airport Gestapo are forced to undergo yet more humiliation by being routinely strip searched, just as the Nazis did to the populations that they conquered during World War II. And moving down here, uh, Salter is unperturbed by the fact that the body scanners fire ionizing radiation at the body, which penetrates a few centimeters into the flesh and unzips DNA, increasing the risk of cancer and other life-threatening illnesses. He is similarly unflustered at the fact that the body scanners violate laws against child pornography because they produce indecent images of children, meaning airports will become the primary peddlers of child porn. Salter cannot care less that top civil liberty groups in Canada have publicly attacked the scanners as a violation of human dignity. Salter thinks that the thugs in uniforms who have made getting into America a worse experience than entering East Berlin sitting alone in back rooms enjoying naked images of your children is a good thing, because apparently being alone in a private room while staring at people's genitals all day is sure to encourage nothing but the utmost professionalism, I'm sure. And that's not to even include, like, they probably already did mention, but the health effects that, these people that are going to be also be in this little room watching all these naked images of people, they also are going to be around that radiation as well. Since Salter's enthusiasm to see the invasion of the body scanners become a reality is so effusively boundless, he'll doubtless also become the next wave of tyranny being prepared for travelers. Mandatory taser bracelets that allow officials to electric shock passengers on whim. Passive brain scanners that pick up brain waves in order to sense the behavior of travelers, as well as surveillance cameras on every seat providing a big brother babysitter for every potentially disobedient slave. And there is an article on that. I can link to it right now quickly. And this is the article right here: torture bracelet to control dissenting Americans, and it was actually first published on prisonplanet.com, March 25th, 2008. Homeland Security Weapons Company expressed desire to use security bracelet in law enforcement and crowd control. And I'll post a link to that as well. But going back to the story, it says People like Salter and others in the establishment press who are pushing naked body scanners certainly know which side their bread is buttered on, since the corporate media is owned by the very military-industrial complex making a windfall from the orders for thousands of scanners not being made, as well as the shot in the arm for the fraudulent war on terror helpfully provided by the underwear bomber. It's unsurprising that we're seeing such ceaseless propaganda in favor of these scanners. But an outraged hardcore of Americans, Canadians, and people from around the world are standing up and saying enough is enough, with boycotts, lawsuits, and mass protests in the pipeline as part of a growing resistance against the latest manifestation of the prison planet being constructed around free humanity. And one of the contests here, I guess just a plug, InfoWars, is Alex Jones is hosting a contest where I guess you run around naked or something like that in protest of these naked body scanners. You can go to infowars.com and check that out. I think the first prize is, I want to say 15,000, but at least it's 10,000. But yeah, so there you go. That's what the corporate media has to say about these body scanners. So let me know what you think, and leave your comments, and I'll post that link for the shock bracelets in case you haven't heard of those yet.